Today we're going to show you in this demo a combat script, which is pretty exciting. In this one in particular, you're trying to steal a boat, which is very exciting. Here you can see right in front of us there's a character named Ben Finn, and he's played actually by Simon Pegg, who a lot of you will know from things like Star Trek and Spaced and Shaun of the Dead and movies like that. So it's pretty exciting. We have a pretty big and dynamic voice cast in Fable 3. Now, there's a lot of things. Fable's a huge game, and there's a lot of things to talk about. One of the most interesting things we've done in the game is added what we call the weapon morphing system. So on my hero's back there, you can see I just pulled out this hammer. Now it's got a really interesting eagle head. I've earned that eagle head based on how I fought, what I've done, whether I've been good and evil, all sorts of stuff. So the weapon morphing system is really exciting, really unique, and really different. The other things we've done is we've completely revamped all our combat. We've taken the one-button combat that was in Fable 2 and pushed it way further, and I think taken it to a level that no other game has done, in the sense that it's really fun to blend between the melee attacks, the ranged attacks, and the magic attacks. So the game has been basically redesigned to be a full-on action game. We still have all the character progression and the excitement that comes from the RPG side of the game, but it's way more pick up and play and way more action-oriented. Here you can see as we're moving through, we're destroying barrels, and the soldiers we're fighting are the soldiers of the evil king. The goal of the game is to lead a revolution and overthrow the awful king of Albion, who also happens to be my hero's older brother. So the story is very interesting, lots of political intrigue, and a real interesting opportunity for the hero to be a revolutionary. But once you actually overthrow the king, the story doesn't actually end. Once you're the king or queen, you have to rule the kingdom and make a series of judgments that will define how your kingdom's going to be. Are you going to be a vengeful king who completely ignores the requests of your peasants? Are you going to be the kind of king who's compassionate? And it's a real brand new experience for people, and we're really excited to be able to bring it to market this year on October 26th. As we move through this level, you're going to see we've really ramped up also the action in the game. So once again, we've got way more coordinated, way more choreographed action scripts. There you go, see a crane falling down. So we've taken Fable and really pushed the action side of the game. So moving through, the idea of actually becoming a revolutionary and taking over the kingdom, the origin of that was us trying to decide how to ramp up this idea of choices and consequences. So when we started Fable 1, we knew that we wanted to make a game where the choices that you made had immediate consequences on you as a hero. But with Fable 3, we've upped the ante on that, and now the game's really about choices, consequences, and responsibility. As the ruler, you are responsible for the kingdom. The choices and the consequences of those choices will impact not only you, but they'll impact everybody in the kingdom. So the dynamics of the game are way more increased, way more impactful, and there's a whole lot more to think about and a whole lot more to do. There you go. One of the other things we've added is a lot more finishing moves and a lot more variety to the combat animations in an effort to make the combat feel more exciting, more varied, and way more dynamic than it has in the past. Some of the other players, or sorry, some of the other characters you'll play with are voiced by an incredible range of actors. We've got people like Ben Kingsley in the game. We've got actors like, I mentioned Simon Pegg and John Cleese, Stephen Fry, and we're very proud of our voice cast. We think it's second to none in a game.